going, man? Oh, you're breaking up pretty bad there, Eric, unless it's me.
I'm driving between my work and home, which is on a major highway.
Drive safely, man.
Cool. I'm eating cake on my 10-minute left break.
Oh, yeah. What kind of cake? I'm nosy like that.
Some cake,
Oreo cake.
marble
Oreo
cake with chocolate chip cookies stuff.
Heroes. Not all heroes wear capes, okay?
He's lying. It's an Oreo cake.
Oh, please.
I do have a bag of chocolate chip cookies right next to me too, so. Yo, that idea is going to AMC, eh? For them to serve fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, even better. Those big, like really big cookies, you know, like those, like, I don't know, like 4-inch, 5-inch chocolate chip cookie.
This is the way. Oh man, what is it called? You get them at this restaurant. They're like a pizza, right? It's like the size of a pizza, right? And then it's a cake. No, not a cake. It's a cookie. And
You're talking about American Cookie Company that's in the malls.
yeah, you throw it, and sometimes they'll serve it with ice cream, with vanilla ice cream. Pizookie, I think it's called.
Yeah, there we go. That's an idea.
I got an idea for Highcroft. I'm sure everyone has already been said, right? Like I'm thinking, because it's not. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know when you guys start or whatever, so let me know when it's okay to throw some out.
Eric, do we have anybody to write down? Because I know you're driving and.
They'll all be in here in a minute. I think my whole will be here in a minute. And I'm not sure if that guy will be in here, but he just gave me just a little bit. I'll be at the street. I've got to drive a little bit further. I'm about 20 minutes from home, so I'm sure somebody will come in here in a minute. Just give it a few and keep your ideas fresh in your mind until I get to a computer. Fez keeps Oreos in his mind all the time, every day, every waking second. He even dreams about Oreos, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's when you wake up like drenched in sweat and like, punching the wall. You're like, wait, what? What happened? You're like, oh God, another Oreo dream.
Yeah, you're probably mad.
I'm so glad you're cutting off right now.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle the FUD from Oreo Camp.
I know, right?
Oh no, I'm not in the Oreo camp. I'm more of the like peanut butter cookie sort of person. But I'm just because Fez says he hates Oreos. I don't believe him. I think he really loves them. I think he's a closet Oreo eater. I think he's got like bags and bags of them, like hid all over the house.
No, that's Pete with chocolate chip cookies. He goes in the closet and eats them quietly.
He probably has a special goat named Oreo.
Freaking Disciple was sending me a bunch of pictures and videos of this farm that has this little goat that they named Oreo. So he keeps on sending me Oreo goats all the time. So how's that idea, Laughing? Good one? Awesome one?
It's, I don't know. That's for you guys to and for them to decide. I just had on top of my head. I hope that it's has a value, and we'll just kind of go from there. I don't.
Yes, can you type a note into investor relations asking for somebody to get on the sheet for us? That'd probably help in the next 10 minutes or so.
Yep. Let me.
Yeah, see if you can grab somebody to do the sheet for a little bit until I get home. But yes, I'll probably I'm off for the next 4 days, so I don't have to work. So I may be just popping into the rooms as the AMC Ideas Group profile, and I'll be able to suck some ideas out of people in different rooms all weekend long. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Okay.
Do a little bouncing around, you know what I mean? So what's everybody's thoughts about what's going on? We all know that the banks are trembling and quivering and balancing on a ledge, and the Fed and all these other entities are trying to keep them propped up. That way they don't cause catastrophic damage to the market, which, by the way, that means, closing their short positions. What can we do as a company? We already have the popcorn out. We'll be getting the microwave popcorn, the actual microwave packs out, where, that's sort of regular at home style instead of just the bagged popcorn. We'll be getting those pretty soon. What can we do? We have the April 28th date coming up where that judge slams down that gavel. When that happens right there, that's probably going to start something for this company to where we're going to have money to do things with. So we're going to need some fresh, new ideas. We're going to need to use our forward-thinking caps to come up with something fresh and something out of the box that AMC can use the money they're going to get from this share offering. And perhaps if we go into profit because of this and become profitable, like GME just did, which looks like, that's sort of all going to happen all at once. That would be good, but what do we do with it? Where do we focus this money? That's going to be the question. We have all these ideas, but where do we put the money though? So it's something everybody needs to think about, and and we need to send a clear and concise message about what we want to the company. If we wanted popcorn, we wanted NFTs, we wanted the popcorn tins, we wanted a merch store. So what are we focused on? What's the next idea you want to see AMC to implement? That's something I want everybody to think about. That way, when we send this next list in and we put that top 10 ideas for the list that we want AMC to look at, we want those to be some good, hard-hitting ideas, some good, solid ideas that can be implemented, that are going to pull in some revenue, and the money that we make from this, from the share offering, we want to see that double, triple, quadruple because of its investment, putting it back out there. That's what we're looking for. We're trying to bring in more revenue upon this conversion. So really think about what ideas we've talked about in the past or any ideas you've heard anywhere else, and think about how we can use those, and would they be popular? Would regular people who have never heard of the apes, have never heard of the stock market, would they be interested in purchasing this? Would regular consumers bite down on this product? So, or service. You know, whether it be the AMC credit cards or service. So, what can we offer the general population that they would love, that would be in demand? So that's one of the things I want everybody to think about before we turn this one skin for the next earnings call. So keep that in mind and try and think revenue. How can we bring in more money?
Adam Aaron just tweeted out, calling out Mark Golds.
Yeah, I was just reading it right now. Yeah.
Put him in the list.
All right, I'm putting you up there. Yo, laughing. You want to read what he said?
I'll do my best.
Please do. I'm driving.
I would not donate. All right. An Alder Lane Eggs tweet. I would not donate a dime to St. Jude. Normally, I just ignore all the lies. Balderdash and flummery. He tweets that smear me and my family. FYI, in the last 12 months, I donate about $1 million to St. Jude and more than 70 other worthy nonprofits. End of tweet.
So Cahoes was saying that he didn't donate to charity? Is that what basically I was getting from that?
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like it. I blocked him, so I don't know.
Well, is that guy just a complete, total moron? I don't follow the guy. I haven't seen any of his tweets. I rarely do. I don't know if I have him blocked or not. I can't even remember. But I don't see much of him on the internet. But from what I see, what I do see and what I do hear, and he's supposed to be some big successful guy or something, I guess. I don't know. He runs a freaking, egg farm or something? Chicken eggs? I don't know. And he's supposed to be some stock market guru or something? Anybody?
I blocked his ass. I don't even know what he's doing on the internet lately.
I don't know. I know that he has certain tactics that I've heard around that he uses to get under people's skin, and so I think that that's what is being employed. So I'm not really sure what his methods are to review companies and stuff. I don't really know, or what he's into.
I mean, he doesn't even have Jim Cramer status, you know? He doesn't even have an inverse. There's not an inverse co-host, is there?
Is that an official AMC idea?
I don't know. I don't know. Let the eggs rot before you eat them? I don't know. I just... The guy's an egg farmer. I really don't think he has the credentials to say much of shit. Everything the motherfuckers ever put out's fucking failed. I mean, shit. I've never heard of him running anything successful ever, except an egg farm. And evidently he's not doing very well at that because he's over here trying to fucking grift off people.
For over a year and a half.
Wow, he's been there that long?
Yeah, man, he's been like bashing for a long time. Fucking guy.
Yeah. Poor dude. He really sticks attention, doesn't he?
He's a chicken farmer, right? But he eats chicken shit instead of eating the eggs. You got it confused.
I don't know. What holidays do we have coming up, guys?
Easter.
We got Easter coming up, and then after that, 4th of July?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Labor Day. That's coming, right? Or is that later? I don't even know the days is
I think that's
anymore.
isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. But we need to think about ideas for the holidays. We did do a good holiday sweepstakes for Halloween. Didn't really do much for Christmas. I think we should start working on focusing on these holidays and bringing more attention to them.
We have no Easter idea. No, my mic is off. I'm back to it.
Looks like we have a request there, Liz.
No, back to work, so my mic's not really going to be working, but I will already for requests and everything.
All right, just give me. I got about 7 minutes, and I'll be at the house. I can like see my house. It's like over the next 2 hills, so we're close. Then once I get there, I'll be able to get on the sheet, and I'll be able to write down everybody's ideas, and we can get into a good conversation. Yeah, we might switch over to because how long are you going to be able to run the call?
It doesn't matter. I'm at work, so I'll be here for hours.
Hours? Okay. You just leave it open and until we run out of ideas, I guess, until we get tired. So, yeah, we're going to buy all the tractors right now on the way to my house. So
We don't have any. Whoops, I muted everybody. We don't have any Easter ideas. I think we're like one or two.
That's the reason I was bringing that up. We don't have any. I mean, what can we do for Easter? What can we do? I mean, because that's something for the kids. You know what I mean?
Oh, what about those mini eggs with the popcorn? Holy crap!
We'll have to think really hard.
Eggs, man? Yeah, I don't know. If
the cream eggs, the Cadbury cream eggs.
Yeah, no, not the cream eggs. The tiny little ones that has like a hard coating, but inside is like just chocolate.
Oh,
they come in little bags. They're like tiny little eggs. I forget the name.
Chocolate covered popcorn eggs.
Well, yes. Why not? Yeah, something Easter-like.
Yeah, I mean,
sugary with popcorn.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You know, you could color the popcorns like different food coloring or dye or whatever, and make it the colors of spring or Easter.
I'm pulling into my driveway. Yay! Home. I hate it when I have to work late. It makes everything else get pushed back. But I'm here now. As soon as I can get out of this car and get all my shit in the house, I'll be at a computer. So, yeah, just give me just a minute. Did my whole say he was coming in, Pez, or are you busy? Give me a thumbs up or whatever if you can't speak.
My whole side is coming.
All right. Give me just a minute. Cliff, are you there?
I'm sorry, were you calling for me?
Yeah, I'm here. How you doing?
Calling for Cliff. Trying to get out of this damn hot car. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, good. We got any new exciting AMC ideas today?
We have just opened the call, and I'm just getting out of the car to go in the house to get to my computer to start entering ideas.
All right.
So you caught us at the very beginning of it. If you'll give me just a moment.
I sent a few by direct message to a few people, I think.
All right. Did you send them to AMC Ideas group?
Yeah,
the profile
yeah,
that's
I'm pretty sure I
posting
did,
on?
yeah.
All right. Well, they will definitely get at it if you send them there.
No problem.
Give me just a moment. I gotta grab all this shit, and then I gotta go inside. And I do see your request here, Gene. Give me 1 minute. I see Soika's in the room. Hang on 1 sec, guys.
So when do you guys meet up with Adam, Aaron next?
We will be doing what they call deep dive presentations, and I'm glad Chris is in here because I wanted to speak with him about that right there. He had a deep dive for AMC University, and I'm sure he knows what I'm talking about. And we want to get those type ideas wrote down in like Word format or PowerPoint presentation and be able to take those to AMC and present them to them directly in person. That is what we're going to be doing in the future, and we just have not settled on a date yet for those.
You got to find someone who lives near Leawood, Kansas, right?
No, we will be flying there ourselves.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just had an
Mentioned
idea,
into,
Eric, when we were talking about Easter. If we got like an Easter egg tin where we can put the pre-bagged popcorn in that tin instead of the bags. I don't know, something easy, quick.
That'd be cool, like they have for collector's items for Charlie Chips way back when, right? And popcorn, all that good stuff.
I think I've gotten everybody up to speak. Chris, can you speak? Cliff, can you speak? Joey,
Yes.
can you speak?
Yes.
Chris, can you speak?
Yeah.
Chris disappeared.
Yeah, I can
Where'd he go?
speak. What's going on, Eric?
Oh, there
How's
you are.
everybody doing?
There you
Yeah, no, I mean,
doing all right.
AMC University was a idea that was, I don't know, it's been floated around before. They've said that AMC does have some sort of sponsorship program for scholarship, but I don't know how deep it is. I was more or less suggesting that we offer some sort of small scholarship for the students that are in film studies, that are in areas where there are AMCs locally, right? So if you're in California and you work, in whatever, you get a couple $1,000s towards your tuition if you're working at the AMC for 2 or 3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? And we work together with them. I'll write something up. I don't know if I was the first person who said it, which is why I didn't want to write the idea and take credit for it, because I've had the idea and I've expanded on the idea and I've talked about the idea at length and how great of an idea it is, but I never wanted to write that idea down and be like, this is my idea, because I really think that popped up from the community in conversation with a bunch of other people about, AMC having a production studio, and then why can't we just train our own students to become part of our production team? And then I was like, dude, we should just freaking pluck kids out of school, get them out of, if they're in university right now or if they're going into a university, why not just pluck those kids out of high school and be like, hey, you're a drama major. Would you consider working at AMC locally nearby this institution? We're going to think about it. You're going to get discounts on food and beverage. So who knows? Maybe you go to get a hamburger and a drink. You're A-listed. You get a discount. You get $5 off on stuff, and then you get an employee discount, right? Plus, you're a film student. If we know you're a student, you get a student discount and stuff like that. So if you're one of ours, though, if you're on the scholarship program, we can help you get through college. We can get you a meal a day when you come to work. You can get yourself a hamburger and fries or a chicken sandwich and fries. And you guys wouldn't believe how beneficial that is to a 21 or a 19, 20 or 21-year-old kid who needs a little bit of a side gig, but who's also going to be working in the field of production or in the field of film study or directing, or who knows, maybe even Broadway. It doesn't matter, because they make transitions into acting, out of acting. But the key is, if we develop our talent and we can have an eye for the talent that is in the industry, and we're going to have a production studio. We have a production studio member, on our board at this point. It would be best for us to be the first ones to see the talent. Because who knows? They might not even be in our institution, right? They might have never worked for AMC, but they might have a connection to someone who did, right? A director of a friend might have went to school with someone who worked at AMC, and now we have that business connection. And someone who's working on the not so top tier end is like, hey, I really know that guy. I could put a good word in for the company. I would put a good word in for, this person. I went to university with them. I went to college with them. These are how we make our connections. This is how we build our fraternity. Now, we don't have to be AMC University right away or have, classes. But again, we can evolve into that. We can offer credits in some capacity for that, and then we can make those connections. We already have those connections in Hollywood. We have tons of people who work in Hollywood under, and bring their productions to AMC theaters. So, who knows who's going to get discovered tomorrow? You can't say for certain that they'll be, plucked out of the Hollywood area. They might be, hey, some guy in New York was on Broadway and he went to AMC. He was working at AMC theaters, and he was discovered by AMC, and now AMC is putting him in a film with, Tom Cruise or something like that. Hey, we got a guy that could fit that role perfectly. Oh, you need a person with a scar across their face. I know so-and-so. They would fit the bad guy role perfectly. He's a great actor. Let me give him to you. Oh, you need a freaking XYZ personality. Oh, we've got that over here. Let me introduce you to this person, and we can make those business connections for people. We can literally be part of the Hollywood circuit and connect people with what they need in the future. And people can see AMC as a company that doesn't just run theater exhibitions and throw movies up, but hey, we connect people to Hollywood. We are the connection between normal life and Hollywood.
Now, Chris, what I was talking about, that part of the idea you went into length about, but the part of the idea I was talking about, you and it was another person. You were talking about AMC University as an actual university for such as like film students, for actors,
yes,
filmmakers,
yes,
cinematographers, screenwriters, the whole of them sitting in a class and having veteran actors such as like Al Pacino,
yes,
Tom Cruise, all of them coming in and teaching these courses for them.
Absolutely. Inevitably, that would have to be on the schedule for AMC to get that. Once we start offering scholarships for people to go to other universities and get out of that phase and see that we can actually do this, now it's time to start building a university and bringing in the best drama coaches. You can do it, like, you could launch it right away, but I guess what I'm saying is that I don't know how you would launch a university, where you'd launch it without, doing it and dripping it in and getting your ties. So again,
let's get Joey in here.
Yeah,
he's got his hand up. But what I was thinking is, we're fixing to have this influx of money. Wouldn't that be a good purpose to put it in there? What do you think, Joey? What do you think, Laughing?
I think it's the best investment in the world.
Laughing, Joey, y'all have any comments on this? That was the question asked, I believe, by one of y'all about the new ideas of university and all that. So, and what we were doing where we went to AMC. That right there is what we'll be doing. That's the example. We're going to go in there and explain that to them. We're going to go in there and say, hey, this is what you could do with that money. You can build a school. And then whenever you want to create a movie at AMC Studios, you don't have to go looking for actors. You have them at your university. You can get first-time actors and first-time directors and first-time screenwriters to produce a
Yeah, I'm right on board with that, Eric. I think it's a genius idea.
This is Joey Numbers. Am I good to go? All right, cool.
Hang on,
You guys can hear me?
I just got kicked out by a phone call. Give me 1 minute, guys.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me now?
I can, yes. Can you hear me?
No, phone call kicked me out. I can't hear anything. I can barely hear anybody. Give me 1 sec.
Pop out and pop back in, Eric.
I may have to.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Hey,
We can wait 30 seconds.
Chris, can you hear me? This is Joey.
Yeah, yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
I got everyone. Eric, I think Eric's just having a problem with us.
Okay, I'll wait till he's good.
Yeah, this one's like a little come back. What up, Eric?
There we go. Now I'm back. I hate it when it freaking happens. Stupid phone calls. People freaking calling me for no reason whatsoever. Spam risk. I don't even know a guy named Spam Risk. Good grief. All right. Yes, I can hear you just fine. Joey, what you got, buddy?
All right, cool. All right, so I'm sure this has been brought up before on these calls, but I just wanted to, I took my daughter to see Mummies yesterday, actually, and, we're ordering food ahead of time, and it would be great if they had better allergen information on the app, right? So as far as what we can see, because my one daughter has food allergies and a bunch of them, and then my oldest daughter has, dairy sensitivity, and all AMC has is like one PDF that's kind of difficult to find. So it would be amazing if the allergies were listed with the items on the AMC app.
So have a better food allergen.
That would just make it a lot easier.
A better food allergen list on the AMC app itself, or do you want that in theater too?
Yeah, so like literally when you pull up, for example, when I pull up chicken tenders, right, on the app, because like my wife sat down with my daughter and was like, all right, Daddy's bringing you to the movies. What do you want to get? And I'm like, whatever you want. But she's got a dairy sensitivity. So, obviously mozzarella sticks, we know. But look, chicken tenders could have milk in them, right? So when you pull up a food, it would be great if it listed, hey, these are the ingredients, or it doesn't give you anything on the app itself. So when you pull up that food item, it should list what are the allergies. Like what really the AMC PDF, allergen PDF, if they digitized that and brought that into the app, so it's next to the food item so you could see it, because that is really going to bring, we're definitely leaving revenue on the table, right? Because as a food allergy parent, right? I mean, you don't know this until you have kids with food allergies, right? I never thought about food allergies in my life until you have kids that have these things, right? So we're leaving money on the table because when in doubt, you just don't order it, right? Even if there's a chance of something, you just ignore it, right? So I think AMC needs to do a much better job of bringing the allergies to the forefront. Even the staff, which I'm still kind of actually don't 100% know the answer to. Maybe someone on this call does. Even the popcorn, right? If I get popcorn and don't add my own butter, is that popcorn dairy free? I've been told it is, and I believe that there is no butter on the popcorn that comes right out of the popper. But I kind of I've double checked and the staff's not really sure. So I think that's really important. In a good model and something to bring to the, assuming this gets in front of the team, is follow the lead of Disney. Disney is the number one brand in the world when it comes to food allergies. And that's also, putting aside the fact that it's Disney, but like when we were talking to my wife about my daughter's allergies, we're like, look, Disney World's going to be the place we are going to go to a lot because they're so overly accommodating to food allergies. And unfortunately in our world, because of, all the crap we put in our bodies and everything else, and they're becoming more and more prevalent. So I think it's a huge thing to really focus on that, to be like food allergy friendly, that's attractive, and it will help, drive revenue for sure. So, because I'm literally experienced it firsthand just yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had. But those are, I think, on the app side, just bringing that PDF to life inside the app, that's got to be pretty simple to do. They already have the information. They just need to pull it into the app next to the food itself. So, and I think that would bring a lot of value to the guests. So, if you had any follow-up questions, I'll answer them on that. But that's all I had.
Thank you, and I put a little special note on that one right there to look at it, because that right there is not only important for parents just as being helpful to them. This can also, be life-saving. It's a health risk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, putting aside, yes, health risk, reduces liability, makes it a better experience for your guests. And if you need any further clarification on that or my ideas, just DM me. I'm not popular enough to get DMs regularly, so I should see it. And I'll definitely help clarify anything. So.
Well, thank you, sir. And your idea is on the list at number 267.
Okay.
I believe that's it.
Awesome. And Mummies is a good movie. My daughter loved it.
No.
I didn't even really know it was out. It's a good movie. Bring your kids before it gets out of theaters. It's a good movie.
258. I'm sorry. I did 258. I had it on the wrong tab.
No worries. Thanks, man. And love everything you guys do. Appreciate it. Keep it up.
All right. Thank
I'll
you,
drop
sir.
down.
Now,
Yep.
Laughing, let's see, who else do we have up here? We did have Cliff up here. I think he dropped. But Laughing, Chris, go ahead. Speak. Y'all can just speak and have a conversation up here until we get somebody that wants to come up and expand on something. So everybody just, if you're listening to what we're saying up here and you hear something and you go, wow, we could branch off of that. We could go this way with that. We could go that way. That's when I want you to come up and start adding to the conversation, adding to the idea. This is what builds great ideas, is when everybody gets involved. Okay?
Eric, someone just sent me the greatest, I think is one of the greatest ideas ever, and you're going to love it.
All right, who sent it? So I can put them on the list?
This is Stax McGee.
I got him.
And he said, if we're going to build a university, what would you think of having a dollar amount donation to have your name engraved on a brick and put into the school? So basically, if you've ever seen one of these before, they engrave names onto the side of bricks. You can pick a size of the brick, and then they put it on the side where it is memorialized as a builder of the foundation of the building.
Yes, sir.
And it stays there forever. So technically, we could build the school for ourselves for if 3.5 million apes donated like $25, it would be an insane amount of revenue generated to build the school.
That is correct. Laughing, jump on in there, buddy.
Oh, it was something separate from.
Well, that's fine. Come on with it.
This. Oh no, it was pertaining to Hycroft, and I'm sure that's already been said. It was just being able to have there's a big landmass there, being able to have like solar and start flooding the grid with energy.
That actually is not on the list. Okay, so Hycroft, solar farm.
Yeah, I mean, Nevada, the state of Nevada, or at least in that area, it sustains over 300 days of sunshine. So there's a lot of potential land that we're not using. If all the regulations is okay, you get the permits, whatever, you're able to do a solar farm. It could potentially help put some supply into the market.
There you go. Chris, you want to continue on?
No, I mean, I kind of like that idea. You know, again, if the land is used and it's not going to be reused, I mean, a solar farm is not a bad idea. I mean, Elon Musk has said if you take a certain amount of square footage of one of the corners of Nevada, I believe you could power the entire United States. So, I mean, what better place to do it than to be right down the street from, you know, Tesla themselves, who provide you with solar power panels and batteries.
What you know what makes solar panels? Sand. I mean, that's pretty much the same crap.
Yes, sir. You're right out there in the desert too.
So you not only could you make a solar farm, you could make a solar factory.
Yeah, buddy. Again, it's the year 2023, and diversifying your operation to create positive new revenue streams is all the craze. Remember, we're in a conglomerate market. The anti-monopoly practices that existed or that were created in the 40s and 50s, they were brought in to stop people from monopolizing. So monopolies, what did they start doing? They started diversifying their revenue streams. They started buying different sources of revenue up and becoming bigger and bigger and bigger to grow their revenue streams larger and larger. Ultimately, it didn't stop monopolies from happening, but it did create a new business model for the future. So I'm all for, you know, diversification. As you can tell, I've been talking about ape wine and universities, and we're still doing retail popcorn, and I mean there's a million other ideas. Now we own a gold mine, so I'm all about diversification. I think it's a cool idea.
Well, see, that's one of the things they never expected from AMC theaters. They never expected us to buy a gold mine. They never expected us to diversify. They expected us to just sit there and sell tickets and, you know, sell some popcorn and a drink. That's what they thought. Popcorn, drink, movie. That's all they ever thought. They didn't think past that. They didn't think that we were going to diversify our menu. They didn't think we were going to start looking out into other acquisitions. They misjudged it.
Yes, and that is that at the time in the year 2020, when they were still shorting us heavily, right? We don't know how heavily naked short they were on us, but we know that they were. And we know that they were trying to put the company out of business. And I mean, when we came in, the retail investors and the consumer investors came in, we trapped them, man. And they're continuing to dig themselves the biggest ditch you could ever imagine in investing history. It's just a matter of time before we get these revenue streams up and running. But everything we do is based off that core business, right? We're based off of ticket sales, popcorn, and soda for our core business. But as we expand into other things like, you know, universities or wine or popcorn in the retail stores or a production studio perhaps, who knows what our main source of revenue is going to be in the future. All I know is that the movie theater business will always be the core business for us to generate easy revenue. It's the least work with the most profit. And that is something that we will forever have a hold on. And that is something that nobody can take away from us. That has a massive markup. And that basically works as like a turbo in an engine for every other revenue stream that you want to build out.
I got one from Jurassic 8 just now, okay? It says there, as a tweet he tweeted out, in relation to my tweet earlier about AMC adding additional high-profit margin food items to sell in the world, it seems that people want honey. So what about an AMC honeybee farm?
Dude, okay, so now my family actually, my brother-in-law his family is into honeybee farming. It is a very lucrative business, and it's not as dangerous as people think. Dude, I'm not kidding. Honey is expensive as hell, And honeybee farms are not hard to maintain. If you have the opportunity to, and you're not afraid of bees, obviously that's one of those things. Like, you've got to have people that are willing to go in
There it is.
to be, to heavily, bee infested, swarms and hives and stuff like that,
Pun intended,
and do
Chris?
that stuff. So it's not an easy job.
All right, Chris, we got 7 with his hand up, and we got Laughing with his hand up. 7, I got you up first.
Hazard reported ahead.
Excuse me? All right, I think this is just a joker.
All right, so laughing.
Hello,
go
hello.
for it. Oh, 7, yo. Oh, wait, did he drop?
No, I put him down because he started playing some computerized crap.
Oh,
If he wants to come back up and actually speak, that would be nice, and he can get off an idea, but we're not going to allow nonsense. So if you're coming up here to speak, don't play any recorded craziness, and don't play music, don't play that. This is a business room where we speak about ideas and bringing in revenue to the company and offering ideas for Highcroft and AMC to make the business better, to make the company better. Okay, this is not a stock-related room. This is a business-related room. This is about making the company fundamentals strong. So if you come up here to speak, be ready to speak on those specific points.
Hey guys, I'm back.
hey, what's up, Kevin?
Hey, I'm a big gamer, and every time a new Call of Duty or Halo something comes out, Doritos always got XP points when you buy the Doritos. I think it'd be a good idea if AMC put it on the popcorn bags.
Well, like Stubbs points?
Well,
What is the XP points? What is that?
XP points is like when you're in the game, you get 1,000 XP points. You could buy new guns. You don't have to pay.
Experience points, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So we could probably do that. What do you think, there, Biz, Chris?
Nice. That's a
Laughing?
good idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, man. That's a great idea for partnerships, is to team up like that, man. And that's another GameStop thing, dude.
So what would you use though? Would you use Stubbs points?
Well, you could do Stubbs points, but you could also, again, you don't even have to use the Stubbs points. He's talking about specifically for games themselves. If you go into the online marketplaces for Activision and you type in the code in the box, it'll give you the points to like purchase more stuff in their online marketplace. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an indirect connection
Chris,
to the video gaming industry.
They have to get a partnership with the game maker, right? For them.
Yeah,
to do
Activision or something like that. Hey, listen to this one, Chris. If you go into, say you go into Call of Duty, they have all kinds of gear. Like you could get a Santa Claus outfit, you could get an elf. How about they got the AMC sweater in there?
Yeah, but yeah, and you could have special perks too, man. You could be the guy who gets the special, like, hey, 1 in every 10 boxes gets the special activation code that unlocks the sweater. You know what I'm saying? So like people are more inclined to buy the boxes to get the collectibles.
Yeah, I'm telling you, every time a new map come out or something, everyone runs out and buys these Doritos to get the points. I do it myself,
That's a great idea, man. It's a great idea. I've always said gamification of the popcorn box is going to be one of the biggest things that we can do. I love that we have our original AMC popcorn box now and our popcorn bags, and the microwavable popcorn should be coming out soon. But I really believe that putting advertising on the front and gamifying the popcorn boxes is going to be the biggest reason for it to sell.
All right.
Everyone
Hey guys,
and anyone can get popcorn.
I want to touch on that.
Yep, go ahead.
Who is this?
So I like
Cornelius?
the idea. Yeah, bud.
All right, cool.
I like the idea of including these points on the box, but I think if we stick it with the Stubbs points, it'll be more utilized because then people can take them to AMC and use them at AMC. But I like the idea of pairing up with a game maker that would allow Stubbs points to be used to collect XP or other things in their games. So you could transfer, if we made a deal with a game maker to allow subs points to transfer to be used for their token that they use to make purchases on their online store, then that could be the stubs you get when you buy your popcorn or you use your Visa card or whatever, could be also used in the games you're playing.
So use stubs points to be transferred into video game currency?
Right.
Okay, gotcha, Cornelius. Throwing that down right now. All right, that's in there. Whose hand's up next?
I'll go pretty quick.
Okay, Fizz.
I was thinking of this university thing, right? AMC University. That I think is a plan that, let's say, maybe 7 steps ahead of what I think we should be focusing on to get towards that goal. So best way is to shrink that idea as much as possible so we can grow from there. And the best way I think would be actually have like classes in universities, right? Because you have like classes where you study Taylor Swift or whatever the hell not. You can have that, but like AMC, so they, oh, I'm going to register for this AMC class on the film side of it. Oh, I'm going to go AMC class, but more on the acting side of it. So you have the AMC class, and then you have the little categories where in the university, you can go and take that course in the AMC and then, find the specification that you want in that specific class. So if we start as, a class in a university that you can choose, I think we can grow from that because a lot of people are going to know you can put that into a lot other universities, right? Not just one university type of thing.
Now, Fizz, on that right there, would you, could we incorporate that into that whole university deep dive?
Oh, well, yeah, I 100%, because I think we have to start from somewhere small to be able to get into the university status, right? So to have the classes where you can have in different universities an AMC specialized class towards whatever subject, right, that they're going to put in that class. And as it gets more known and better, and then we get more money from it and everything else, then I think like it would have a bigger and a better reputation, after people knowing about the classes and like Chris was saying, like, put actors, to come in and like, give one class or another on that specific subject. And then once, we have like, like a lot of good classes, a good solid foundations in many universities, then if you open an AMC university, a lot of people are going to be knowing about it and you're going to have much more support behind it, so that can grow faster without a lot of hiccups. So the AMC classes in as many universities as possible, I think that would be the number one step, the foot in the door for us to be able to reach this university status.
It looks like Mahol has joined us. Chris, did you catch all that?
Yeah.
Add into the deep dive.
You know what I'm gonna do, Eric? I'm gonna get in touch with I'm with you guys about that, and we're gonna have a kind of we have emails, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have like a DM conversation with you guys about that, so I can get all these ideas and formulate that into an actual written thing. Because I have that giant wine idea, and that is that's like an entire page. I'm going to do the same thing with the university and kind of lock it in together, from scholarship programs for working at AMC theaters, to drama students and stuff like that, all the way to the university, to bringing in freaking celebrities to kind of host acting in events, to directing events. You know what I'm saying? Like giving people that special moment that go to our university to see the real Hollywood stars come in and give a day of their time to the students.
Yeah, you do have Matthew.
Oh, somebody cut out.
Was I? I was going to say, I was going to add to it. I think it's a great idea. I think that there needs to be like a job placement, because you might have the enrollment numbers are going to matter, right? When you get people in. So when people go somewhere, they expect jobs after you graduate. So something, having good ties to be able to secure a job after graduation is something to consider.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm entering an idea from a DM. Thank you, Random. AMC idea, popcorn at baseball stadiums as a popcorn choice for Major League Baseball, maybe all sporting events. That has been entered actually on other sheets, but it's not on this sheet, so we're going to add it again. There we go. And it looks like Mahol is in the room. Hello, Mahol. Looks like you were on the list as well, maybe.
Hi, Rick. Yeah, I am there. I think Wilby was before me, so I'll wait.
All right, give me 1 sec. I'm getting this idea down. Okay, Random, I got yours in. Let's see. Hold up. Whoa, okay, a whole bunch came in. Wired, I see you there. Doesn't, I don't know. Hold on. Well, hold up, Wired. Why can't you come up? Is it not letting you?
Who? I don't see anybody.
Wired was trying to come up. It says Twitter won't let him come up. I just sent you an invite. Did you get it? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't know if you can even hear me.
I think you can hear me. Oh, I sent him a request. We'll see.
Yeah, I sent him a request too. I got like several ideas from him. Let's see. Okay. I'm putting all Wire's ideas in. He's got like 3 of them here. And I sent him several invites. Okay. Let me get all these in, guys. It's one of the fun things about this. You get backed up.
I'm going back down to listening. Thanks for having me up.
Thank you. Okay, give me 1 sec there, Wires. Okay, wow, cool. And I'll read these off real quick. Okay, in relation to the gaming idea, guys, he put Fortnite could offer skins, weapon wraps, emotes, pickaxes, and stickers in game to help promote movies they have already had a partnership with at the time. It will be easy to implement, to be honest. His other idea is Highcroft could do another round of fundraising by possibly partnering with a local liquor producer, and offer a run of schnapps with gold and silver flakes in it. What do y'all think about those 2 ideas? Y'all go ahead and discuss that. I got Mahol, Wilby, and Fez all with their hand up, so give me just a second.
Actually, let me add to that video game idea for the experience point that you're talking about. That would be awesome too, like if you have those experience points and everything, and you could have like your own avatar depending on a movie. So you have a movie avatar in your game.
How about we get a gorilla in there, like an ape, in the game, running around with a rifle?
I really didn't get that. I couldn't hear you.
Like if you play Call of Duty, they got a whole bunch of characters, so we could get an ape in there. AMC ape running around the map.
Oh yeah, man. That'd be awesome.
You know,
Get a John Wick character. Imagine.
there you go. They got Snoop Dogg in there. They got everyone in these games these days.
And the thing about it is we used to couldn't use the whole 8 thing with AMC because it was sort of a line we couldn't cross. But now there's an actual ticker called 8 through AMC, so I'm pretty sure we can use that and go right on ahead and do it.
Yep. Exclusive AMC 8. If you get the popcorn with the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you unlock the special character, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And please, guys, as I'm going through this as quickly as I can, keep getting DMs. So just give me just a minute. We got Will with his hand up. Will B, did you have something to add, or do you have an idea?
Hey, just a separate idea, but I can wait until we get.
Okay, give me 1 sec, and I'll get you added up.
Cool. So, Seven, like you subscribe to Stubs and you get a window to like some characters, but then when you actually, are paying for the AMC, it opens another window for you to have like a whole bunch of new characters.
Definitely.
All right, let's get Will B's idea in. What you got, Will B?
Hey, everyone. So, I'm just trying to think about like how we can juice as much out of the Stubs app that we already have. And, I think it'd be really cool if we could send links of movie trailers from the Stubs app, if we could kind of make that whole scene a little bit more robust. And then I know that this isn't a new idea, but, I think that could translate or carry into the whole turning the Stubs app into more of a competitor to Rotten Tomatoes, let's say, where you go to the Stubs app or the Stubs site and you can review movies, share your kind of more social media / movie review kind of scene.
We had a very similar idea, but we wanted to make sure it was more A-list oriented than just a Stubs list thing, because if you're A-listed, I believe your identity is attached. And I think I don't know, is it just a Stubs member? Can you be a Stubs member and have your name and identity attached? I guess the point I'm trying to make is Rotten Tomatoes has this thing where you could be like, I don't know if you guys remember this. Everyone that's part of Marvel has a bunch of bots that go out and attack every single DC movie that comes out, and they spam as soon as they can that the movie was terrible. And it brings the Rotten Tomatoes score down from like whatever it's supposed to be, like at least 10 or 15 points. And this has happened on multiple occasions with DC, and it happens with a bunch of other movies. Whereas at least if you were actually to go and see a movie with AMC, you would punch into the movie and it would unlock the ability to review it.
Yeah, I hear that, Chris. I see it all over the place. These movies are being shorted before they even come out. We've all seen it, but
yeah, exactly. How can you even write a review and be like, oh, the movie is terrible and all this other stuff, and it's a woke garbage, or it's got this scene that's like, it's too much action. It's like, okay, did you actually see the movie and where did you see it at? Like, because I want to know exactly where you're getting your opinion from and exactly who you are. You just have people publishing stuff, and you can't tell the difference. They're just writing hit articles, right? At least if we had something to combat the bad articles, we can get AMC to go out and review films in advance, right? Like, so right when all the critics give their score, you could have a bunch of A-listers go out and give their score right when all the movie reviewers and the professional critics get their chance to review it. There's something to combat all the hit pieces. Whereas right now, the A-listers can't combat the hit pieces until the movie releases, or at least a day before it.
Yeah. So early review for A-listers who signed up to be film critic in AMC Stubs app.
Yeah, whatever. I like the idea of what Will said too, though. They should all be, everyone that's on Stub should have the ability to review a movie, not just like a 5-star, but like a written review.
Yeah, because I think the way I look at Stubs is it's, for people that maybe don't want to make the jump to A-list, Stubs, it's free. It's kind of the launch pad, the gateway, the free taste to get on the app. And then, I think as people see the benefits of the loyalty benefits, like the rewards and the points, that stuff becomes more transparent once you're on the app. And I do believe to be on Stubs, because your rewards are linked to your Stubs account, you don't, and so I think that you do have a profile where you're signed in. So I think the A-list, if there's another benefit that could be unlocked with A-list, I think that'd be really cool. But I think getting that expanse experience for the whole market would be, in my opinion, the way to start.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, Will, is you can have both. You can have the
Oh, wow. Good job. I'd rather be lucky than good just gave me this right here. AMC, actors, movies, cast, and then AMC, America Movie Critic.
Yeah, that's cool.
So maybe we could do American Movie Critic on the Stubs app. I'm going to put that down. That's something that can be used.
That's really good. But I truly think that for people that are doing the reviews and that might get the early viewings so they can do the reviews, they should be an A-list members, not Stubs, if you're going to do an early review type of thing,
I agree. And I think that the more people agree with your review, like, so say Mehul writes a review, I write a review, Eric writes a review, and I believe is that you, Fez?
Yeah.
Okay. Say the four of us write a review, right? And you have a tendency to have an agreement with a certain A-lister's point of view on a movie. You rate it in different categories and say, oh, well, this one is very scary and it was a good length and it had, great acting and great directing, how many wasn't corny. What what I'm saying? It has a bunch of different reasons why you like the movie. If people tend to look at the movie the same way as you, they're going to start seeing reviews from you as an A-list member first, because the algorithm is going to direct you to people that you have an agreement with on movies, right? If you agree that you like superhero movies and I hate superhero movies, then whoever's looking at my review is going to be like, wow, this guy wrote a shitty review on all the superhero movies. But if you are a person who likes superhero movies and you have a comic book collection and you're really fascinated by comic book movies, you're going to have a connection to people who love comic book movies. So there is a reason why you shouldn't listen to my comic book review, because I don't know anything about the comics.
Hold up, guys.
They should listen to your comic book review because they listen to your. It's like someone listening to a history movie and then asking someone who knows nothing about history, was it historically accurate? And it's like, I don't know. I just went and watched the movie. I just really enjoyed it. Well, that's something that you could put in your review. It was a historically accurate film. It did all this stuff. There were amazing war sequences. I really enjoyed the realistic combat experiences. As a United States veteran, I can tell you that it was very similar to it. It really made me feel like I was watching a combat scenario. And then people are more geared to listen to that review over time that have those similarities to you.
So just to back up, but this came in to play the other day where I was trying to share a movie trailer and I ended up going to the browser instead. But if I could have linked that trailer to share with a friend, and it went to the Stubs app, now we're capturing that traffic. and routing people to our app. And then, if when people are reviewing the movies and participating on that app, if there could be maybe a lottery type thing where, there's a free movie ticket or prizes that can be won, just to encourage that use, might be motivating for some.
Let's get them a hole now, guys.
Around just 1 second, around that part, let's say, to incentive people to really do a good job is after, I don't know, half a year or twice a year or something, there's a prize for the best reviewers or, something like that, where they get a trip, anything movie related. So like a prize from, for the top 3, like, reviewers or the most competent people from that. So like that, incentive people to actually do a good job.
Let's get them a hole.
Yay!
Yeah, what up, Nicole?
What's up? I had to say that 3 times, so we don't miss that guy. But I have few ideas. So the first one is, I already tweeted that, but it's not on the AMC ideas list. So we started a list on June 26, 2018. And on June 26, 2023, it will be 5 years since we launched this A-list. So, we should celebrate that for the entire week. And we should have a huge celebration of 5th anniversary. And we can have something like, within that 1 week, you get more reward points, right, for the existing A-listers. And if anybody is getting the new A-list, they get like 10% off for like 12 months A-list or something like that. Something to encourage people to join A-list, like, this week it's going to be the whole different thing. Because we completed our 5 years, we want to give you. So, that way we get more people to do the A-list. And once they try it, trust me, every single person gonna love it. Once you start seeing so many movies, you are like, man, you know what? This definitely worth. So, when I see so many movies or Chris is seeing so many movies, or anybody else seeing so many movies, right? We are not crazy, but we got the taste of that, like how much fun it is to see all the different movies, whether that's a big, huge movie or that's a small one. But I can just go there and I can enjoy it for an hour, 2, 3 hours. So, let's have more people join A-list in that week. So basically the idea is, let's celebrate 5th anniversary of A-list.
Great, man. That's an awesome idea. Great idea.
Yeah.
And 5 years too is a great number, so it's perfect.
I know, right? Lately, all the great numbers are hitting me. I don't know why. But the next idea is with the AMC merchandise, like once we start something and that is working awesome, let's keep doing it with the creativity, right? So I think we should start getting prepared for the summertime. Like, what can we do? So let's have glasses, right? Everybody needs glasses. If we start selling and making glasses, AMC glasses, for the summertime, then definitely people gonna buy that from AMC merchandise, right? We can have flip-flop. So all the summer product that we can think of, and definitely the car sticker. Car stickers would be the cheapest merchandise we can sell, but that would be the huge advertisement for AMC. So, whatever they want to do, whether that's AMC Perfectly Popcorn, AMC A-List, or like anything else that they want to tell people, this would be so huge free marketing, right? And we love AMC, so we will put it on the car with passion. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have 2 stickers on my car, whether my wife like it or not. But anyways, we should have stickers and the summer products. So they should start working on that now. So if people are ordering them, they'll receive the product before the summer and they'll use it fully. And we should bring that AMC hat back. I know it was exclusive, but people loved it so much. If we come up with the hat again, we're gonna sell a lot of them because so many people missed it. Then I have third idea. Actually, I have some ideas. So do you want to go first? IIS Event Express? IIS
Yes.
TV Express?
Thank you. Thank you, Mahal. I got 2 other ideas. How about like for Halloween, you get a little individual bags we can hand out of popcorn with AMC on the bag. And one other one is, you know, the sun visor you put in the windshield of the car to keep the sun out. Get those with AMC theaters on it.
Okay, hold up. One at a time.
Hey guys, just FYI, I know you are typing and you are talking, but just wanted to share that we have a popcorn bucket out there on AMC Theater Street for John Wick, and it has coins as well. So, you know, popcorn bucket with the coins, 4 coins, and that's for $24.99. Go and check out this AMC Theater.
That's an AMC idea, the coins for John Wick. I am certain. I heard that in a space call. I don't know if it was Chris or somebody talked about it.
7 pre-sale. Would you give me that second idea again, please?
The second one was sun visor for the car. You know, when you put in the front
sun
windshield,
visor for the car.
Keep the sun out.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yo, is anyone seeing the freaking John Wick exclusive coins and popcorn bucket? You guys seeing that stuff on AMC theaters?
Yeah, that's the same thing I just said.
Oh my God, is that badass?
Yeah, the coin was from AMC idea. To have
was it really?
From John Wick.
Yep.
Oh my God, you guys!
It's fucking awesome, man. Like people from this community is so fucking badass. I love it.
That's what we do, man.
Yo, you guys know about the coins though, right? That's like the payment for like.
Yeah, that's what Mahal was just talking about that. I don't think you can hear him. Yeah, Mahal was just talking about those.
Yeah, drop down.
Can you hear Chris? Can you hear Mahal? Chris, can you hear Mahal?
No, I'll drop down and come back.
All right. Yeah, guys. Every time that something like this happens, every time that you see a new popcorn tin, every time that you see something get implemented that AMC doesn't that has, you know, the AMC puts out, it usually comes from one of you and from you putting on this list. This list goes directly to AMC. It gets walked right through the front door in hard form, which you can read just like a book, and on a USB drive. That way they can save them to their computers and cycle through them with their team. Hey, Adam Aaron specifically said he reads through these individually himself. Okay, so when you put it on the list, stuff like that right there, the John Wick coin, that was mentioned a while back. It looks
so badass, man. I fucking love it.
Yes, this is what you guys do. You're actually making an impact. Every day of the week you're making an impact. Because he's reading your ideas. He's going, that's a great idea, and he does it. So, I mean, it's just that simple. Us working together to come up with great ideas to implement and give to the man up there in that boardroom. That's what it's about. That's what brings in the revenue. Because your ideas for everything we've done, from AMC popcorn in grocery stores to popcorn tins to diversifying the menu to this, that, churros, all of it. All those things were not here before you offered them as ideas. It's that simple. you're making the impact. You're increasing the fundamentals of this company. Not only do you buy and own this stock, you actually come up with the ideas to sell products and services to the people who frequent AMC theaters, which increases the fundamental value of the company and the business.
Bro, I want a real John Wick version of like an HYMC gold coin from the movie John Wick. I want
Let's
one.
put it down.
I want it.
Let's
I
put
would
it down.
buy the shit out of that. Like, imagine that. I could like hand one to someone and they'd be like, I'm not killing anybody, bro.
How about they
This
auction
is
them
so
off?
cool, man. So happy
That
they
would
came
be
up with
awesome.
these
Dude,
coins.
an auction.
Believe
An
it or
auction.
not, guys, there is actually a John Wick coin out there. I don't know who's making it, but I've seen it. I sent it to the one. I may be able to find that tweet I sent to him. If not, I'll look it up here in a minute.
Someone just sent me a thing that they signed up for A-list. We got another A-lister, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Okay, hold up. I gotta get that in here. Where are you at? There you are, so we can put your name down for the John Wick coin for Highcroft. There we go. Now, let me see if I can't look that up real quick. If y'all wouldn't mind, go ahead, Mahal, talk amongst yourself, and let me look this up.
I love how AMC theaters put the way they said it, right? John Wick 4, popcorn tubs, and AMC exclusive collector coins here. Oh man, I'm so excited.
Yep, I love it when I hear AMC exclusive, like nowhere else, just AMC. So come here if you want it. I think he had another idea too, right? Even Express. Did you have another idea too? I think you said two
Yes,
ideas.
I did. It was just the popcorn, the little for Halloween, and the one for the window shade.
Yes, I got those. I got those down.
I told you. How about when you have your car keys, a little remote that doesn't have it has a key inside of it. They sell the little pouches. How about they get one of those embroidered with AMC theaters on it?
AMC keychains. Why don't we have like a little popcorn keychain, man?
Okay, AMC popcorn keychain.
Or even also make keychains out of all the popcorn buckets. So like little popcorn buckets, keychain miniature. That would be cool, man. Have like a Ant-Man helmet keychain, Creed keychain. Oh man, that would be so cool. I would love that. The Thor hammer keychain. How cool was that?
Yeah, and
I'm gonna write that down as an example.
Right?
I wrote that down as an example. Thor hammer right behind that one, so we know what we're talking about. All right, and I put that up at the top there, Stoica. What I sent to the one right there. If you'll look, that's the actual John Wick coin. I think it is yes, it's 999 fine silver in a capsule, Continental exclusive coin.
That is so freaking cool.
That right there, if we could make those. But see, that's the thing. I would like those in gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's movie related, man. So like,
Man, that's why we need Andrew over here.
yeah,
These coin talks, amazing.
Man.
Well, we got tons of ideas for Highcroft on here. And I'm hoping that Adam Aaron is sharing these with Highcroft. I know she shares them because we got the Highcroft AMC coin from it. But Mahal, your hand is still up. You got another one or something?
Yep, I do have another one.
Surprise,
so
surprise, surprise.
yeah. So
All right, got you, buddy.
ના બીજું નહીં જોતું ના પણ નહીં જોઈતું મારે. So the idea I have is we should yeah. So like it's all about like how many times people are watching trailers or seeing the movies or seeing the interviews from the actor and actresses for the upcoming movies, right? So when I go anywhere, the best thing is like, let's say if you go to gym, then there's always a TV on, right? And something is going on, like some of the channel, sometimes the news or sometimes whatever, some show or whatever. Or like if you go to doctor's hospital, there will be some channel on, right? So those places where people have to like literally look at the screen because they don't have anything else to do, I think we should start a TV channel, okay? And in AMC TV channel, there would be just all the trailers for the upcoming movies, right? And all the interviews from the different actors, actresses, or like movie critics talking about the movie. So, like everything about the movie on that channel, and that will keep going on. Also, it would be like, oh, there are so many channels, right? Why would somebody put this channel on, which is AMC, because it's the same trailer every day, right? But we can have some fun thing, like obviously the viewers gonna be different every day, right? And even if they are not, uh, once or twice in a day, we just make some code pop up during the advertisement. And if anybody is using that code, then they get like 10% off popcorn or something like that. So, that way people will be waiting for like, oh, okay, I'm going to see advertised soon. I don't know if there will be a code that will pop up and I can use it when I'm going to go to see a movie on Saturday. So, they will literally spend the whole day or half of the day watching the trailer, right? And the more trailer they see, they'll be like, oh, I didn't know about this movie. That's coming after 2 weeks. Okay, I have to go. But, that way we'll get more viewers and more people coming to our AMC theater. So basically the idea is AMC should start AMC theater channel where we play all the trailers, interviews, and anything movie related. And in between them, we just do the pop-up for a code. And also, we can make money from advertisement, right? Because if anybody is there who is in the same industry, they can literally ask us like, hey, why on your channel, can you play our ad? And we'll be like, yeah, sure. This is how much it will be. And they'll be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do it because there is no other channel which is dedicated just to entertainment, right? Like there would be few shows, one or two here and there on some of the channels, but like the whole channel, I don't think there is any channel which would be dedicated just to movies, right? So we'll be different. And we should do the same thing with the radio too, because there are still so many people who listen to radio. So, like while they are driving from work to home every day or home to work, yeah, apes, we listen to space calls, but there are so many other people who are not apes. They are still listening to radio, right? So if we are playing movie trailer on the radio channel too, like we can have AMC radio, and we can just keep playing the trailers or the interviews from the actresses. The same concept, but radio and TV both.
One other thing to touch up there on McCall, you mentioned the sunglasses and the flip-flops. How about we do the whole line with a Frisbee, a cooler, the little thing you put your beer in to keep it cool, the hacky sack ball, everything AMC.
Anything, brother. Yeah.
There you go.
Anything related to summer. Yep.
Beach umbrella.
The AFC channel is a great idea, Mijo, because you can make a lot of things with it, right? You can have like a panel that, just talks about upcoming movies, You can have a panel that talk about like the movies that just left the theaters. You can have like any type of like shows. They can show movies also, in between programs. Man, you can do a lot with that. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, and the best thing is we will be the one who will be most benefited from that, right? So we'll be making money from the channel as well as after watching the trailer, where
Advertisements,
are they gonna
man.
go, right?
All the
They're gonna
advertisements
come
are
to
gonna come
us.
to AMC channel.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
I have one more idea, but I think somebody is coming with the idea, so I'll wait.
Yeah,
So,
Hey,
bluegrass.
sweetheart.
D-Train is trying to come up, but he can't get up, he says.
Oh, you can't get up?
D-Train.
Damn. I'm old, but if a man
Give me a
can't
minute.
get it up, I'm sorry. I got to talk.
D-Train.
We have the right
D-Train.
to party. That's all I got to say. And I'll hang out. All right. Okay, I'm not
I
hanging out.
don't
I'm not going
see
to.
D-Train.
Are you listening?
Yeah. D-Train just said his daughter wants a freaking Easter basket. You design an Easter basket, and they give you a popcorn for, like, so you pre-order the Easter basket.
It's got to have a prize inside.
I do not see D-Train.
Yeah, he's trying to connect, but he's having troubles.
Yeah, he's here.
How about the Easter baskets, a popcorn holder thing?
Okay,
Like the
hold on.
the bucket, turn it into the basket.
Easter basket, AMC Easter basket
with popcorn.
Yeah, but not the basket. Make it look like a popcorn basket.
One that you could color and design.
One big Easter egg that's a popcorn bucket.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, whose idea is this?
D-Train.
D-Train.
I'll actually take a picture of what he sent me, and then I'll just send it to you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let's see. Yeah, remember too, I'm adding ideas through DMs at the same time I'm adding y'all's ideas if you wondering why it's taking me a minute. Stacks, I got you added in there.
What did he say?
Give me 1 second. I'm just copying and pasting them and I'll read them in a second. I think AMC Theater should do a strategic partnership with AMC Networks. We have theaters, they have the production house, streaming, and content. Okay, go to the next one. All right.
Harry, we are having difficulties with bringing you up, so please go back and try to join again as a speaker. Please request that again.
How about an AMC dog leash, dog collar?
Okay, what I was saying
Yes,
was we have the
AMC
right to party.
toys.
Cut me off now?
Deb, are you offering ideas?
Bluegrass, do you have idea or you are just here for fun? Because we are strictly with the ideas
This
here.
is a business room.
And
Okay, she
we'll
gone.
kick you out. Good.
Did you get that, a dog leash or a dog collar maybe?
Tell D-Train, because D-Train's still in the room. If anybody sees him, don't let him request. If he requests, don't just add him as speaker. That's what I found the workaround on that is. And no, Bluegrass, we're not going to let you come back up because this is the ideas room for increasing the fundamentals of revenue of the company. If you have an idea, that is fine.
Food and beverage revenue per patron. Thank you for our theater crews for their...
Babe, what do you think that's coming from?
Yeah, sure. I shared Adam Aaron's new tweet on top.
Yo.
Listen,
We're doing
Man,
it, guys.
what makes
That's
money
coming from
is
us.
food, man.
That's coming from us.
All right, what we got here?
All right, read out loud that one, Chris, for the room.
Sure. I learned at my weekly staff meeting that AMC set an all-time record last week for the highest ever in our history, food and beverage revenue per patron. Thank you to our theater crews for the record-setting efforts, and for our guests, we hope you like the food and drink. And it shows a picture of the popcorn and drinks and the hamburgers and stuff. Oh my God, guys, we're doing it, dude. We set a record, and we're gonna set a record on John Wick this week. No doubt about it. We're gonna freaking storm that freaking place and buy up all the popcorn and drinks for John Wick, and we're gonna beat last week's record. We're gonna freaking send a message to short sellers everywhere.
We already sent the message. Now we just rub it in their faces. I wonder how many from those were churros.
It looks like Adam Aaron is having fun, over the Twitter right now. He's like, okay, let me see, who are the idiots and who are good people. Let me just go through the tweets, and he's having fun. I see the replies or tweets.
Hey, what you guys? What do you guys think about this idea? AMC coffee shops, like small coffee shops.
All right, who is saying that?
Wills.
Okay, hold on.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, we love any idea. We love it, man.
Got you. There will. So I'm adding it in right now. AMC coffee shops.
So like, what do you imagine?
281.
What do you imagine how this coffee shop would look like? You have any?
Yes, expand on it, guys. Well, you could have movie trailers playing on TVs around it, movie themed, everything from the movies around it being updated as new movies come out.
Yep.
In the coffee shop.
Correct.
Yeah, Starbucks is in trouble then.
Yeah, we're gonna sell pop if we do that. That's a great combo, popcorn coffee.
Yeah, I was having AMC Perfectly popcorn with tea today. In the breakfast, I was like AMC popcorn and tea, and I was watching price going down. I was like, okay, let me buy some.
I have an idea.
Okay, hang on, who is it?
Carlos.
Carlos. Give me 1 second, Carlos. Let me get you added to the list.
We will make so much money with coffee shops, you guys. It's not even funny.
All right, Carlos.
So
No, I was not making fun of that. Sorry, brother, if you feel that way. But I didn't mean to make fun of it. We respect all the ideas. Sorry if you felt that way.
Oh, no, we're not making fun of any ideas, man.
No, it's on the list at 281.
This is something that I was thinking for a long time, and I think they need to add like a button or some type of system where you could connect your card and you could order like drinks so they could bring them to you. Like basically beer and drinks, like not like fountain drinks, but like beer and wine and stuff like that.
So like card readers in the theater?
Maybe through the app, or I don't know, it's like integrate some type of service where you could just click like, oh, I want a beer or I want a cup of wine, basically, without you having to get up and go to the bar. Almost like the food system.
All right, in there at 282.
Harry, we are having difficulties bringing you up. Please feel
Who is
free
it?
to send us a DM if we
Who?
can bring you. Harry.
Harry? Not seeing a Harry. I'm looking.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not seeing everybody, but I'm not. Couldn't bring up Wired
It's weird.
either.
A lot of
Evidently,
people
they don't
having,
want people to come up.
a
Nah,
lot
it's
of people
just
are
the
having
same old,
problems.
man. Okay, hold up. I got a message request. Hussein. Hey, there you go. There's Hussein. AMC ideas. AMC. Gotcha. I'm gonna just put your whole Hussein. I'm gonna put your whole idea in one tab at 283.
I'm actually going to go get started on that university idea and start writing it down so we can get this thing started. Because I'm tired of you pushing this off.
And discuss that, Jeff, like openly in the nighttime rooms. Please discuss these ideas, guys, in your nighttime rooms. Get these ideas out there. Let's build these ideas
Yes.
up. Let's expand on these ideas. Let's make this company awesome. And the way to do that is to talk about this and to bring these ideas and make these ideas better, make them grow, make them giants. That's what we do.
I got a question. Does anyone know how much money we have made with popcorn sales?
They wait.
We don't know
We
yet.
don't know, but we can. There's some weird shit going on with our revenue estimates. They upped our revenue estimates by $65 million for the quarter. So we don't know if that's directly because we're having a good quarter at the movies and we're beating on movie ticket sales. I don't know. Shazam actually fell kind of flat on its opening weekend. There are a couple other ones that didn't exactly meet expectations. So I don't know where they're getting the $65 million if it's not from popcorn. But that means that we're I mean, guys, if we sold $65 million worth of popcorn in 2 weeks, you guys are absolutely insane.
That's what we do, man.
I mean, it's
We're
sold
the
out
crazy
everywhere,
apes that don't
so,
give up.
You know?
They can't shake us, man.
All right, Harry made it.
Hey, Harry, you finally got up here.
And D-Train, yes. All right.
Yay! All right, cool.
Woo-hoo.
Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get your names in here the way they're supposed to be. Because I did not get D-Train's full name on his idea. But now I can.
Hey, Wills, can you please mute your microphone? Wills?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got it.
See? All right, D-Train's in there now. And who did we have? D-Train's waiting again. Do you have another idea, D-Train? Or is it the idea I put in for you?
Well, I was trying to get up. My daughter was texting it to Soika whenever I was driving, but we're stopped now. The idea was you design your own AMC Easter basket, and when you bring it in, if you're 13 or under or 12 and under, you get a free small popcorn or a discount
That's
of
what I
popcorn.
have, yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
And then, yep, I have him in there.
Awesome. Sorry.
Chris,
There's a Twitter update.
Took a picture of it for me and sent it to me.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris.
All right, and we have Harry up here and Sean. Okay, who was first? So I know how to put it in first. Can they hear me? Somebody else speak and let them know.
I hear you.
What's up?
So I was thinking, you know how in AMC, when you walk in, they have like these movie posters. It would be nice if every AMC theater, if they were able to get like for AMC stuff members, like actual like autographs, like I don't know, like John Wick is coming out tomorrow. If like he would sign like a AMC movie poster, and only like AMC stub members would be able to to redeem, or it's like a raffle for AMC sub members to try and win that movie poster or something like that.
Why not A-listers? You know,
there you go.
Are you an A-lister, sir?
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, I'm not trying to make it an exclusive club, but I mean, if you're going to start getting into raffles with memorabilia, such as things signed by Keanu Reeves, the great Keanu Reeves, I would prefer that you're an actual contributing member to the movie theater business. Not maybe even just a premier member. You don't have to be an A-list member, but you're a premier member. Because signing up and being a Stubbs member is cool. I'm not knocking anyone who's a Stubbs member, but there are people who are fucking in this room that are fighting so hard for this company, and they're Stubbs members, and they're premier members, and they're A-list members. But I'm just saying, I don't want to put anyone down. But again, this is why you have a tiered system in being an A-list member. That is why A-list memberships exist. It specifically says, hey, we do this for people who go to the movies and contribute to this company, and we go out and get these special favors for the A-listers and the premier members and whatever. Like, because a Stubbs member is just a person who goes into an AMC theater once in a while. An A-list member is a dedicated member of the AMC community. They go into AMC and frequent it at least 2 to 3 times a month.
No, totally agree with you, Chris.
So did I hear that right? Idea is for, let's say every quarterly, there is a prize given out to A-list members of signed posters or whatever from the past quarter or something like that. Wait, is that a new
They could do it at the earnings call.
Harry?
Sick if
They could read them off in the earnings
That would
call.
be sick. They announce things at the earnings call.
Yeah,
Yep.
announcement
Yeah,
at the
man.
earnings call.
So every quarter, right? For the A-listers, let's say for the quarter coming. We're going to have John Wick, we're going to have Tom Cruise and whoever. These posters are going to be signed, and it's going to be, a prize for all the A-list members. So one of 100,000 or 50 of 100,000 A-list members, they get the prize that they're giving every quarter.
All right, let's go ahead and get Sean's idea.
Hey guys, thanks for all you do. Just had an idea, kind of a spin-off on the popcorn. For those of us, I'm 125 miles from the nearest AMC theater. But I was thinking if they already have the kernels and the oil, if they could package those together for those of us that pop our own popcorn.
That's a great idea, man.
I got another idea too. Oh, there's D-Train. I got another idea as well from someone. It's movie, instead of movie theater popcorn buckets, get movie theater engraved glasses and mugs. So like a mug or a glass for a specific movie for memorabilia.
Can you see me their at, Chris?
Yeah, it's let me see, who is that? Johnny _DLT and Johnny JONNY _DLT_, and it was like shot glasses, beer glasses, steins, anything glass, and then we make memorabilia in the form of a glass instead of a popcorn bucket. I would actually buy that too. That would be really sick. I have the Avatar cup, but I would love, like, say you were watching a Titanic movie, it would be cool to have a champagne glass. You know what I'm saying? From like,
So Johnny _DOT_ what?
just underscore at the end.
Okay, so Johnny DOT _.
Johnny _DLT_.
Gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Okay, D-Train still got his hand up. D-Train, you got another one?
Yeah, me and my daughter, she's sitting here right next to me. She loves you guys. She's 12. She wants one of the managers to dress up as the Easter Bunny during Easter to take pictures. I guess whenever you go see a movie on Easter.
I mean, you could hire someone for that. I don't think you should force your manager to do it. Manager's like, fuck this.
Can everybody hear me? Or did I just get lost? God dang it.
I can hear you, Eric.
You there, Eric?
Eric, can you hear us? Okay, go ahead. Will be better. I'll add the idea. I'm on the Excel sheet too.
Hey guys. So this is pertaining to our kind of online marketing. It's just an observation I've made on AMC Theaters Twitter. I wonder if there's an opportunity to reach out to Twitter itself, and I don't know what our marketing looks like on other social media platforms, but I wonder if there's something in the way of optimization or like in relation to like shadow ban, or I just feel like the footprint of the tweets that they send out just seem like it doesn't capitalize like it should. And I just wonder if there's something in the way.
The way we work around that is everybody retweeting AMC Theaters. Actually go to the AMC Theaters page and start retweeting their stuff in mass. That's the way you handle that. Okay, if we want AMC Theaters to trend and their profile to trend on Twitter, we have to actively go in there to AMC Theaters and just retweet their stuff. Once a day, go retweet something from AMC Theaters.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. But I do think, when I go on my Twitter, I have all bells, all notifications set, and I don't ever see those come through. I have to go to AMC's Twitter to find those. So I just wonder if it's something Elon could sort out. If
it has to do with the algorithm of the amount of people visiting there, and the amount of people that visit. That right there shows the reach. It gives it a certain reach and a reach of a number of people, and it sends it out that way. So the more people that visit it, the more people see it. That's what it is. Is there? We have to start visiting the AMC Theaters page and retweeting it. You do that, the algorithm will expand and it will send it out to more people.
Okay.
Yeah, watch for hands. Mahal, it looks like you have your hand up.
Yep, I have one idea. AMC should sell school bags with AMC logo, school bag and travel bag, because you know those type of things people carry everywhere, right? And if there is AMC on that, it will be a free advertisement to many eyes.
Got you in there. All right. 7:26.
I also said shopping bag before, so I guess you can rewrite that one too.
You want me to add shopping bags to that?
Yeah, we had it before, so I guess just adding to it. Like for grocery shopping bags. Like Trader Joe's, you know, they have really big ones. Imagine for your size.
Gotcha. All right. It is 7:28, guys. We're working on that 7:30 mark. We're at 288 ideas on the AMC Ideas 7 list for this quarter coming up. The earnings call. Does anybody have a date for the earnings call there, Mahal?
Not yet, but I have 3 ideas from 3 different people. Do you want me to just enter that after we are
Yes.
done with the call?
Yes, because I have so many. I got like 9 different DMs right now.
No problem, no problem. No, I don't know the earning calls date.
Okay.
We should come up with AMC Visa card now, you know, like, because I need to buy the ticket, plane ticket for India, and my brother and my cousin. So it's like 3 families going together, right? And it will be like more than 20K altogether. And I want to use AMC credit card so bad. I don't want to give that amount to somebody else. But the longer I take, the price goes higher. You know, so I really wish if they come with AMC credit card soon instead of like later in the second quarter.
All right. And
This
Tom,
was just a message, you know, in case if they are listening to this.
and Tom Kaze, or Kaz, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, but I got your idea added in. AMC Theater should apply for the golden check mark on Twitter like their competitor Regal. Okay, Regal has a golden check mark. Why doesn't AMC Theaters have one? I agree with that. All right, guys. Let's see.
How do we submit ideas for AMCs, especially like in big cities like in Fresno, California?
Yes, we actually, Hussein came up and gave that idea. AMC theaters in other locations such as Canada, in Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, Oakville, Vaughan, Newton, North York. Just gave all of them for Canada there. So, yes, we do have that idea on the list for new locations and buying up locations from our competitors that are going out of business. So that is something that we've looked in. We've actually looked into one of our competitors called Reading. Okay, Reading is the one. Reading International has cinemas in the islands, in New Zealand, and in Australia, and to be able to get into that market, we need to actually look into acquiring some of these smaller theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see where we are. They coming in quick, guys. That is something, yes, that is a good idea. IKEA Pencil Thief just sent me one. upcoming movie ads on AMC retail popcorn. Let's say John Wick is in the middle of the trailer. He stops and starts eating a bag of AMC popcorn. And then he's like, this is some really good popcorn. And then he goes back to shooting people. So yes, that's awesome. I love that. Let's go back and let's throw that on the list. Right. And that is idea number 290 on the list. And just think, guys, I'm not sure when the next earnings call is, but we're already closing on 300 ideas for the earnings call coming up. And I just got 2 more DMs.
I think we'll hit 500 this time.
Easily.
Yep.
Okay. Funky Pizza just sent me one.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Let me get his idea in here. AMC brand cornflakes. I believe that one is already on the list, Funky Pizza.
Yeah, I think so. About the cornflakes.
Yes, I believe that, corn dogs,
Yes.
corn tortillas.
So 3 ideas that I was telling you about, 2 of them you already mentioned them. So we are good here. I just need to add 1 more.
Okay, I got you. Hold up 1 sec there. I gotta. Okay, I got that changed up for you there, IKEA Pencil Thief. Appreciate that update. Okay, and Stacks just sent me another one.
Man, Stacks of fire, man.
It always is. Okay, would it be possible or lucrative for HYMC to become a training academy for mine safety rescue teams on a portion of the property not being mined? All right, that's that one.
Yeah, do you want to end the call and then we enter the ideas? Or you want to go through
I'm
some more?
trying to get there. I'm just trying to get these done.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're at idea number. We had 291 ideas on this call. Just like anybody else is coming up, so we're going to end the call here in just a second. But please, please, please keep thinking about the ideas, discussing the ideas. Think about what can make this company better. Think about what we can do, what we can implement, what can we create to make more revenue for the company, because that's what it's all about. It's about being profit positive. If we can get this company profit positive, if we can get this where we can issue a dividend and be profit positive, imagine what would happen. Imagine what happens at this earnings call if, because of the popcorn and because of your other ideas that are coming out, because of the John Wick coins that are getting sold and the AMC merch and everything else, the MacGuffin bar drinks, the new food and beverage options, if all that turns this company profit positive, if we're profitable, okay, if our earnings per share just blows it out of the water, okay, if that just kills it, okay, so think about that. You're the ones creating this revenue, your ideas. They're taking your ideas and implementing them and turning that into cold hard cash. So keep thinking about ideas. Our next call will be Sunday at 1 p.m. We'll be back. I made this weekend now. If you see the AMC Ideas group pop into a room at any given time, it doesn't have to be an AMC Ideas space call, but if you see that profile in the room, that means it's taking ideas. That means we're on the list and we're in there. So if you see me come into the room and you see that icon hosting this room right now in another room, you can talk to me and I will put that idea on the list for you. It doesn't matter if it's 8 o'clock at night or 2 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning or 11, or doesn't matter if it's Tuesday or Thursday. You see the AMC Ideas group in another room, that means they're open to taking your idea. Okay, so feel free to DM any one of us on the team about your idea. If you know people doing a deep dive such as Soika was doing earlier, we have several people doing deep dives. I believe the one is doing a deep dive. Soika is doing a deep dive. There are a few others. If you hear them talking about the deep dive, please get in there and discuss with them. Help them expand. Help them grow that idea and bring more character to it. Make it expand. Help them, brainstorm that idea. Make that deep dive better. Make this something that whenever AMC hears this from the team and from the person who came up with this and is presenting this, that it is coming from us. It is coming from the apes. It is coming from us, the investors, the consumer investors of this company and its products. So make sure you put your viewpoint in. You might not think, this isn't my viewpoint's dumb. No, don't ever think that. Your viewpoint counts because every time you enter, you add a little bit to it. It's adding a little bit more flavor. It's adding a little bit more. It's adding questions. Well, if you can go down this route, then you can go down this route. Never think what is on your mind is dumb. Always come and offer that to the room. Always offer that to the ideas list. Always offer that to the people talking about ideas because it helps them expand their mind. And by doing that, the idea grows bigger and better and larger, and it becomes something beautiful. So please, please, please don't sit on your hands. If you think you could do something to make an idea better, come up and say something. Come and make this company grow because of what's on your mind. Okay, with that being said, if anybody up here, Fez or Mahal or anybody else wants to come up to speak, please do so now because we're going to close the call here in just a minute.
Yep, I wanted to share something. No, Fez. I saw the hand from you, so I was like, you owe me the call.
No, man, I'm going to wait.
Yeah, I just wanted to share this, we apes are definitely so powerful, right? We showed that by going to Walmart and buying all the AMC Perfectly popcorn. That was awesome job. But think about this. We are definitely strong. No doubt about it at all. But think about when you make other people to use our product, right? then it will be life is easy for apes, because almost every single person in the USA is buying AMC Perfectly Popcorn. So, share with your coworker, share with whoever you can share with, your cousins, your brother, sister, parents, whoever. Share AMC Perfectly Popcorn. Make them taste it. That is the best quality out there, right? For the popcorn. So just all you need is make them try once. After that, just leave them alone and they're gonna buy some more on their own, right? The same way the other product is AMC A-list, right? So yeah, we going to movies so many times. That's fantastic. But think about this. If you are talking to others who are not even apes, right? But you are telling them the benefits of A-list, you are encouraging them like, hey, you know what? There are so many great movies coming for the rest of the year, right? Why not have these? It costs you $15 for every movie, and this will be like 22 for the whole month, and you can watch 12 movies. So, if there is anybody who loves movies, they're going to join it. But all it needs is somebody to tell them, right? So share the information, share the knowledge, and also with the AMC Perfectly Popcorn, if you see, like I had a tweet, right? I shared it up there. I have a list of different grocery stores and just have a tweet about it, right? It's not necessary all of them reply to you, but tweet and make them feel like AMC Perfectly Popcorn is an amazing thing and they should get it because Walmart got a huge benefit from this by being first. So, when we go to, and this is not something like we need to take extra time and do it, right? This is just your regular routine. So you're going to so many stores every day, daily basis, right? All you need to do is just ask the customer service, hey, do you guys have AMC Perfectly Popcorn or just AMC Popcorn, right? And once they hear it, maybe nothing happens. Twice, three times, 5 times, 10 times, and different people asking, they'll be like, damn, what is this thing? I have to tell my manager, like, are we getting this or not? And, that's how it will start. So by the time when we come up with the microwavable, all the stores would be like, okay, we need to get this deal because so many people are asking for this, right? So it's all about mentality, right? Like how I don't know, but let's share. Let's do it. Let's do it. Together we can do. Let's make others to use our products. And it's not because we are pushing on them, but every single thing that we offer is the best. Okay? Whether that's AMC Perfectly Popcorn, whether that's A-list or anything else. So, just wanted to share this, that share with others, whether that's a knowledge or the popcorn. And that's it. That's where I will end. I think we have hand up from Crypto. Let's hear him. Eric, Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to share, since it's a idea space call, we're trying to get this pushed out to as many people as possible so we all can share it. For the holidays, get a holiday tin bucket with the 3 different popcorns in there. The Oreo cookie, the extra butter, and the classic butter for the holidays. And those holiday buckets that we all see around Christmas time. I'm sure those would sell out.
Sure, brother.
I'm putting it in now.
And you could have different images on there, whether it be a movie poster or even the NFTs that they've issued before, have different NFTs on the popcorn buckets and collect them all. Also a Jiffy Pop style AMC popcorn.
We actually have that one. But I do have your holiday try popcorn bucket with the 3 types of AMC popcorn with different NFTs as collectibles.
Beautiful.
And let me get your name in here. Gotcha. And there you go. Your idea is in at 293.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And we got somebody else.
Actually, I don't see anybody else's request.
That's a DM. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm adding it now. If you want to read it after I add it, if you are looking at the list. Give me 1 second. That's that. There you go. And that's from Mark B. Can you see the list there? If not, I'll read it.
Yeah, I can see it. You want me to read it?
Yes, read that out for everybody. I'm getting this other idea.
Sure. So the idea from Mark B is every week there can be a vote for A-listers to bring back an older movie for a week. So it can basically be an option of 2 or 3 movies that everyone votes on once a month or every few months, and the movie that wins will return to theaters for an entire week. So that was the idea from Mark B. And the next one is Campfire Popcorn from Jade DLT, Johnny DLT.
Yes, and guys, if every idea that you send us, we are putting on this list. Don't think just because we don't read them off that they're not going on the list. Sometimes we just get barraged with ideas to the point where I'm just typing them as fast as I can go. So I mean, when was the earnings call? Was the beginning of the month there? What was it? When was our last earnings call? What day was it on? End of April? End of February?
Yeah, end of February. Yeah.
Okay, so end of February and this March 22nd. So that means we've had 3 weeks. So 6 AMC ideas calls totaling 295 ideas in 6 calls. So if you don't think we're typing them down, we are typing them down as fast as we can get them in here. We do miss a few ideas every once in a while. They just get lost in the madness, but they get brought up again. So we do find them. They end up in usually the message requests at the top of your feed. You see them all the time. You got one person you may know in a little list up at the top. We'll have like 32 of those at the AMC Ideas group page. So we'll have to go through those and add those in. Sometimes we'll have 30 or 40 of them as we close into the earnings call. So they will get added as soon as we can get to them. We have to get the team on it and get them all typed in. So don't think your idea is not being added. It is, and your name is being added to the list with your idea. So that way, if the company has to expand on the idea, they can come to the person who originally came up with it. They don't even have to go through us. They can just send you a DM and tell you to expand on it. All right, Stacks just sent me another one. Stacks, you're just going to make me work today, aren't you? All right, let me see.
Is there a place where somebody could look at this list of the ideas?
Let's see.
Actually, we had it available for everybody, but because of some genius claimed to be their idea and have that separate call, and that person was not too positive about AMC, but I don't know if that person's intentions were they want to charge for the idea to AMC or whatever, but they were literally stealing the ideas from all.
Well, it wasn't just that one person. There were 3 YouTubers that were taking ideas off the list, claiming them as their own, and then trying to take credit for it like they were going to sell them to AMC. So that is one of the reasons why we stopped putting them out public. On a special request, we'll let people view the list, the entirety of the list, but we're trying to keep the list sort of private at this moment because, These are your ideas. We have respect for your idea, and we put your name by your idea, and we don't want your idea getting robbed. Okay, we don't want somebody else coming in and trying to say that this, and this, and, you know, this was mine, and da-da-da-da-da. We know where every idea from every person came from originally, all the way back to December of last year. I can tell you every idea and every person who came up with it. I even have a month and a half of ideas written down in a binder when I first started this in pencil. So I can tell you where it all came from, back from the very beginning when this all started.
I know, brother. I know. You know, the whole ape world should thank your mind. You know, who initially thought of like, hey, let's do something like this, and get together and come up with the ideas. Because like before, like yeah, people had ideas, but everything was everywhere. You know, it was not consolidated. But yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, so I just wanted to say we have a YouTube video, so you know we do not share the whole list anymore. But if you want to just go and listen to the whole space call, we do have on YouTube too, because on Twitter, after some time, the recorded call gets deleted. On YouTube, it will be there forever. So, you know, anybody want to go there and listen to what we discussed in any XYZ ideas call, you can just go there and just click on that, let it play if you like to. Okay, so I think we can end the call. Fez, Eric, Fez, if you don't have anything else to say.
Yes, I believe we are good. We went about 24 minutes past our usual time. Ape Radio is open. I believe Soika's having a fundamental space too. I haven't looked, but I think I scrolled past that. I believe he's having a fundamental space. So if you'd like to go in and blow off some steam, that's where you can go to Ape Radio and do that. If you'd like to continue talking about AMC fundamentals and listening to ideas and ways to make the company better and increase the revenue of the company and perhaps, you know, avenues we can go down, that would be the AMC fundamental space. If you want to go in and have a beer and talk shit and, you know, talk about what went on during the day and the world news and stuff like that, that's more AMC ideas. I mean, not AMC ideas, like Ape Radio. So those are the two spaces I know that are open.
I was
I'm
like,
not sure.
Dude, what'd you say?
Yeah. Well, we do talk shit sometimes. But Eights for Change, I'm not sure what times they come out, and I'm not sure if Stonk Vision is still doing the DD for Dummies, but I'd like to get those, find out what the schedule is on both of those so we can announce those out at the end of every space where everybody knows. We do have a mental awareness space with Stonk and Ziggy Doge. So there's lots of spaces to go to, and especially, you know, it's stressful. We all know this what we got into is stressful, and you have to release some stress, and you have to be with like-minded people who want to improve this company, and, you know, people who you want to be with the same people, you know, your people, to blow off steam sometimes. Well, there's spaces for every one of us in every different avenue of which way you want to go. Go find that space, and if you can't find a space that fits you, start a space that fits you. You're an ape. You have that ability. And somebody out there feels exactly like you do. So start a space up. Sit there, chill, play some music, whatever it takes. You know, have a good time, relax. You know, this is what we're here for. We're not going anywhere. We're not leaving. This is our company. There ain't nobody taking this company from us. It's our company. It's ours. Nobody else. If you own it, Mahal owns it, Fez owns it, Crypto owns it, Wired owns it, Will B owns it, Jurassic owns it. It's our company. They can't take that from us. So we're here to improve this company. And that's what I'm going to try and do every week, is make sure that I give an avenue for improvement. I want to try and expand on this and go down other avenues with this to find other ways to improve this company. And I need your help to do that. I need you to do the same thing. You can do this just exactly like we're doing this. You can use your own gifts and your own skills to help improve this company. Use those. Use those skills. Use what you have in your mind, that powerful mind of yours, and create something for this company out of it. That will help this company grow. You using your creativity, your ideas. With that being said, I'll see everybody at Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Come and give us your ideas. We'll be starting on idea number 297. I'd like to say good night, and I love everybody, and I appreciate each and every one of your ideas, and I know CEO Adam does too. So keep sending us those ideas, just like CEO Adam said. Keep sending us those ideas. So that's what we're going to do. That's what the man asked for. That's what I'm going to do. That's what Mahol's going to do, and that's what I want each and every one of you to do. Because that's what he asked you to do. That's what CEO Adam asked you to do. He said, keep sending these ideas to me. So we will. Every freaking quarter. And I'll see y'all guys Sunday. Y'all have a great night.
Yep. Love you guys.